Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here live from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Angels baseball comes your way next. Trevor Cahill gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performance.
You're out. He's out. Out.
So stepping in, Lou Gehrig.
Leading off for
And
the
he's the
Astros,
reigning American
the
League
designated hitter.
Player of the Month.
Number 4.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cahill is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
4.
He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Kaline gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Striding into the
Now
box,
batting,
Rogers Hornsby. He
0.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. You can kiss it goodbye. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Popped him up. Stassi is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 2. Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. But this will land untouched. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Houston Astros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Walter Johnson notches his 3rd win of the year. Raleigh Fingers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Number 47 gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not a...
He's out. 3, 0, out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lou Gehrig. And check out the
Leading off for
recent
the
numbers.
Astros,
Clearly providing a
designated
lot
hitter,
of thump at the plate
number
right
4.
now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand. Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Gehrig is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Musial, the runner at second with 1 away. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Settling in now Lou Gehrig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes. Four runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Now
And if you didn't know, he was recently
4.
awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe.
Okay.
Digging in, Lou
Now batting.
Gehrig. He comes into
Number
this
4.
appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to
Now
tempt fate
batting.
out there.
Number 3.
Striding in once again, Jimmy Fox. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. A bouncer
All right,
to the
you're
left
here,
side.
you're here.
To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lefty Grove notches his 3rd win of the year. Raleigh Fingers wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.